Hello and welcome. You're watching WION World is One. My name is Mohammed Saleh, and let's start this broadcast by taking a quick look as to what is making headlines at this hour. The American Secretary of State Marco Rubio says that IAEA could in fact reveal that Iran is not only out of compliance but also is dangerously close to a nuclear weapon, closer than it has ever been. He's also added that the United States will hold talks with the EU countries of France, Germany and Italy to take action on this.
I think it's important to remind everybody that the Ukraine war is a terrible thing, but it's not our war. We didn't start it.
The American Secretary of State Marco Rubio says that Ukraine war is not an American war and has asserted that the United States has reached a point where it needs to decide if truce is doable. This even as Washington warns that it could end efforts to broker a ceasefire if there is no progress. The Ukrainian minister says that a new round of talks with the United States on a potential minerals deal will kick off next Thursday. It also stated that legal teams are working to resolve more sensitive matters requiring a political decision. And Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi casts doubt over the intentions of the United States a day before a second round of nuclear talks with Washington and Rome. Israel says to lead a clear course of action to stop Iran acquiring nuclear arms. The Houthis claim to have targeted 2 US aircraft carriers and Israel, this following the deadliest American bombings in Yemen in more than a year. That have killed at least about 74 people and have left more than 170 others injured. Thousands take to the streets in Yemen's capital Sana'a to show solidarity with the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and to protest against the intense American bombings targeting the Houthi rebels. At least about 178 people have been arrested in Pakistan in recent weeks after more than 10 mob attacks on outlets of US fast food chain KFC. The attacks have been sparked by anti-US sentiment in opposition to Israel's war in the Gaza Strip. And a mob of over 100 people lynches a man in a place of worship of the Ahmadiyya minority community in Pakistan's Karachi city. The police say that 30 people who were trapped inside of a building were rescued. And 4 months after its long-awaited reopening, the Notre Dame Cathedral welcomes the worshippers and tourists for an emotional Easter ceremony centered on the crown of thorns. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.